It is said that the hair of Cadalbras the Wise turned all white the day he focused his great telescope upon it. Everyone knew, of course, of the anomaly of the Western Ocean. It had been there as far as recorded history had existed. Should one travel to the westernmost continent and walk to the westernmost shore, they would see a great wall, far off in the distance, hazy and indistinct, but notable, for the sun's setting outlined its grandeur, its height, and yet, no matter how closely it was scrutinized, no features revealed themselves. The material, the design, these things were impossible to discern. Some said it was an enchantment, others a matter of distance. But it caught the attention of one of the greatest sages of the known world, the renowned Cadalbras, sage of empires. A man who had plumbed the depths of magic and science, history and nature, whose counsel was sought by every ruler with gold to spare and curiosity to sate. He was determined to solve the challenge of the Western Wall, and make the unknown into the known, to catalogue and dissect its nature. And for this purpose, a great spyglass was built. A telescopic device the size of a castle, capable of focusing to unfathomable distances, and armed with every glyph of true sight his apprentices could inscribe upon its hallowed brass frame. With such a powerful looking-glass, he reasoned, the mysteries of the wall would surely reveal themselves. And so, a decade after its construction had begun, the completed device stood ready and waiting for the sage to activate, and so learn the secrets of the enigma he so wished to unravel. He left the room, as all know, in a babbling stupor, as if struck dumb. He shut himself in his study despite the pleas of his apprentices and his many hangers-on to explain what he had seen. And it was only a week later that he returned, hair indeed turned stark white, and his frame having lost more than a healthy amount of weight. He gave his pronouncement. There was no wall. There were no features because it had none. It was indistinct and featureless because it was an indistinct and featureless thing. It was no construct. It was no barrier. It was a wave. A massive, rolling wave of an impossible height that stretched north and south so far not even the great spyglass could discern its ends. A wave of such distance away that for all of the world's recorded history, it had remained but a speck on the western horizon, despite its vastness, growing steadily closer, more visible inch by inch, mile by mile. And, the haggard sage declared, it was moving faster. By his calculations, the known continents had but a few hundred years left until the wave descended upon them. And then, as is known, he fell dead where he stood. It has been some time since then, and a hysteria has slowly begun to grip the land. Though the end is yet far off, cults have begun to form. Plans desperately drawn up, gods fervently prayed to. All mortals slowly feeling the pressure of a looming demise bearing down from the west. What was once a quaint feature of the horizon now sickens the stomachs of all who see it, and few can even begin to consider just what, if anything, can be done. But regardless, relentless, the wave rolls onward. Thanks for tuning in to another tale as told by Cloak and Dagger Narrations. If you enjoyed the story, please feel free to show it with a like or a comment, and throw a subscription my way to hear more. Or, if you'd like to help support the channel and keep these stories going, you can consider flinging money wildly in the direction of my Patreon. Or, check the paypal.me link for a one-time money-flinging opportunity. If you want something in return for your money flinging, apart from the sultry sounds of my voice, there's a Teespring link down in the description. wear the logo, and send more people here to join you in money flinging. Or you can check the Drive-Thru RPG affiliate link to pick up some rulebooks and start making stories of your own. Thank you.